Hey everyone, welcome back to Clip Your English. I'm Jake.
And I'm Rachel. This is episode 7 of our Learn English with Movies series.
Today, we're talking about something really cool. How to copy actors to improve your pronunciation and accent.
Yeah. And if you ever watched a movie and thought, wow, I wish I could speak English like that. Well, today's your lucky day.
We're going to share some amazing techniques that'll help you sound more natural and confident. Plus, we've got a fantastic movie recommendation at the end.
So grab your headphones, get comfortable, and let's dive in.
So, Rachel, I gotta ask, have you ever tried copying actors when you're learning a language?
Oh my gosh, yes. Actually, that's how I learned most of my Spanish. I used to watch telenovelas and just repeat everything they said.
That's awesome. Did you feel silly at first?
Totally. I remember standing in front of my mirror, trying to copy this dramatic scene, and my roommate walked in. She was like, "What are you doing?"
No way. That's hilarious. But you know what? That technique actually has a name. It's called shadowing.
Ooh, shadowing. I love that. It sounds so professional.
Right? So, for our listeners who don't know, shadowing is when you listen to native speakers and repeat what they say at the same time. It's like being their shadow.
Exactly. And movies are perfect for this because actors speak so clearly. Plus, you get to see their facial expressions and body language.
That's such a good point. When you watch someone speak, you can see how they move their mouth, where they put their tongue.
And actors are trained to project their voice, so their pronunciation is usually crystal clear.
Well, most of the time. Have you ever tried shadowing with someone who has a really thick accent?
Oh, wow. Yeah. I once tried copying Robert Downey Jr. in one of his movies, and I sounded ridiculous.
Which movie?
I think it was one of the Iron Man films. He talks super fast and has this really specific way of speaking.
Ah, I know what you mean. That's actually a great point for beginners. Start with actors who speak clearly and not too fast.
Exactly. Like if you're just starting out, don't jump straight into a Christopher Nolan movie where everyone's mumbling.
That's so true. Okay, so let's break this down. What's the best way to actually do shadowing with movies?
Well, first, you definitely need subtitles, at least when you're starting.
Yeah, and I'd recommend English subtitles, not your native language. You want to connect the sounds with the English words.
Good point. So here's what I usually do. I pick a short scene, maybe 2 or 3 minutes long.
Ooh, short scenes are key. Don't try to shadow an entire movie on your first try.
Right. Then I watch it once without doing anything. Just absorb it, you know?
Get familiar with the rhythm and the emotions.
Exactly. Then I watch it again and try to speak along with the actors. Even if I mess up, which I always do at first.
Oh, everyone messes up. That's totally normal. The trick is to not stop. Just keep going even if you fall behind.
Yes. And here's something I learned. Don't worry about understanding every single word at first.
That's huge. Focus on the rhythm and the melody of the language.
Exactly. English has this up and down pattern, and when you copy actors, you start to feel that rhythm naturally.
And the more you do it, the more automatic it becomes. It's like your mouth learns the movements.
Ooh, I love that. Your mouth learns the movements. That's so true.
So what about choosing which actors to copy? Any tips there?
Well, I always tell people to pick actors they actually enjoy watching. If you find someone boring, you're not going to stick with it.
That makes sense, but also think about the type of English you want to learn, right?
What do you mean?
Like, if you want to sound more American, maybe pick American actors. If you prefer British English, go with British actors.
Ah, good point. Though I have to say, mixing accents can be fun too. I know someone who speaks with this weird British-American hybrid because she learned from both,
That actually sounds kind of cool, like her own unique accent.
right? Anyway, let's talk about some practical tips. Jake, what's your favorite shadowing technique?
Okay, this might sound weird, but I like to exaggerate everything at first.
Ooh, what do you mean?
Like, if an actor raises their voice, I raise mine even more. If they emphasize a word, I really emphasize it.
That's brilliant. Because then when you tone it down, it still sounds natural.
Exactly. It's like if you practice running with weights, running without them feels easy.
I love that analogy. And you know what else helps? Recording yourself.
I hate listening to my own voice, but yeah, it's super useful.
I know, right? But when you compare your recording to the original, you can hear exactly where you need to improve.
And be patient with yourself. Don't expect to sound like a native speaker after 1 week.
Oh, definitely. This is a long-term thing. But the cool part is, you'll start noticing improvements pretty quickly.
Yeah, like after a few weeks, people might start saying, "Hey, your English sounds really natural."
And that feeling is amazing. It's like all that practice suddenly clicks.
So true. Okay, before we wrap up, any movies you'd recommend for shadowing practice?
Well, we can't suggest the usual ones because we covered those in previous episodes.
Right, no Forrest Gump or Finding Nemo this time.
So I'm thinking, what about something with clear dialogue but still entertaining?
You know what? I think The King's Speech would be perfect.
Oh, wow. Yes, that's brilliant.
I mean, it's literally about improving speech, so it's super relevant.
And Colin Firth speaks so clearly in that movie. Plus, it's got this inspiring story about overcoming challenges.
Exactly. And there are lots of scenes with repetition and speech practice, which is perfect for shadowing.
Plus, you get to hear different British accents, which is great for training your ear.
The only thing is, some of the dialogue is quite formal, but that's actually good for learning proper pronunciation.
True, and the movie's just really well made. You won't get bored watching the same scenes over and over.
Definitely. So there you have it, everyone. The King's Speech is our movie recommendation for this week.
All right, let's quickly recap what we covered today.
We talked about shadowing, which is copying actors while they speak.
We discussed how to choose the right scenes and actors for practice.
And we shared some practical tips, like starting with short scenes and using English subtitles.
Plus, we recommended The King's Speech as this week's must-watch movie for pronunciation practice.
Remember, the key is consistency. Practice a little bit every day, and you'll see amazing results.
If this episode helped you out, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more English learning tips every week.
And let us know in the comments, have you ever tried copying actors? Which movie scenes are your favorites for practice?
We love hearing from you guys. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you in the next episode.
keep practicing, and keep improving. Bye, everyone.
Bye.